Now, why did God say that he was worthy of being worshiped? Let's go back to the second verse and see what he said. The reason I am worthy of being worshiped is because I am what? I am the Lord your God. That's where it begins. I'm the Lord your God. And so the reason that you need to worship me, it's not because God in essence is trying to sort of be on an ego trip. God is not ego tripping by saying worship me. No, he's helping them to understand this is how health works. This is how wholeness works. The reason you're to worship, I'm the Lord your God. And I'm the one who rescued you from the land of Egypt, the place of your slavery. That is the one that wants to bring out the best for your life. I am the Lord your God. I am determined to give you freedom. And you can't separate worship from freedom. Worship is your pathway to freedom. Now, I mentioned this a moment ago, and I'm going to bring it back to your attention again. Worshiping God, you have to know him as the Lord your God, right? If you don't understand who he is, then you're not going to give him respect. Think about someone you really respect in your life right now. I mean, you have high regard for. The reason you have high regard for them is because you've had two things, most likely. I'll write them down on the board. These are not on your notes. You've had exposure to them, and you've had experience with them, right? You don't just out of the blue respect someone. You respect someone because you've been exposed to their nature, exposed to their character, and or you've had experiences with them in some way that you come out the other side saying, I really respect that person. I really have a place in my life for that person because I have had exposure to them and experienced them in some way. The same is true when it comes to our relationship with God. The more exposure you have to God and the more experience you have with God, the more you're going to know him as the Lord your God, and the more you're going to worship him. Worship or respecting or honoring God comes out of your exposure to him and your experience to him. You'll become a greater worshiper when these two things happen in your life.